Okay, this is on the John job, number 55803. Install on 6, 3, and 4 by Jason. So a little bit was added to this job, so I told Jason to tell Sharon to add some more hours. So I think she's going to send John the second day with you to run the flex in the attic. So if you don't need them by the end of the first day, let Sharon know, but she has it on a note as well. But I think this is probably just going to be more than 2 days. So this is the upstairs furnace. Be extra good on this one. So the furnace will sit 6.5 inches, not the furnace, the base from here. The back of the furnace will be 1 inch off the back wall, and the return air will be right, what I think it was 3.5 inches from here, which is almost right up against the line set. I saw that the trusses do go this way. So if you need to cut the line set out a little bit more to the wall and push it over and sit our drain pan on the hole, that would be fine too. So we're going to have to put a drain pan down and a double 90 here, canvas, and ducters of the shows. So I have your cut lines up there at those joints, there and there. So I tried to draw this out so these don't hit each other, and I think I got it. But anyway, ducters of the shows. Let's see. I get kind of confused on that. So your flues, you're going to have to cut, all the way up high probably to get your duct on, and then you can extend it, extend them back down. Whether or not you want to save this, I ordered you 20 feet of PVC, but you can probably reuse a lot of this. You just have to coupling it back together. I'm going too fast here. So combustion air, not applicable. So your vent, just tie onto the existing 2-inch PVC. I'll give you one coupling and you have the other end of the bell. Actually, I ordered you 2 couplings, just if you wanted to reuse this pipe, because our new furnace will be a lot higher. But I give you 45s and stuff as well. So your gas, so from the T, you're just going to add a 2. I gave you a 90 with a 2. Go down or up, a flex, and then a 90, and a 12 inch to the furnace, and 90 close. AC, you're going to flush the 3/4 inch line set. Make sure you have a little more 3/4 inch because our new one's going to be up a little higher. So I'm giving you 12 feet of 3/4 inch Ribbitex. You're going to need to put on a big pad, and it's going to overlap the cement a little bit. I'll go over with the homeowner before I go. Different options on that, but just show him before you set it if he's here. We're going to reuse the existing disconnect, and the existing disconnect has 20 amp fuses in it. I believe, I haven't seen the breaker, but I believe the existing breaker probably comes off the main meter on the front of the house. But existing 20 amp fuses are okay. So we're putting on an S40 thermostat communicating system, and so we only have 2 wires. So we're going to have to pull a new wire to the outdoor unit, and I'll go over that in a minute. But under here is the garage. The line set goes down. I was hoping it went up, but it does not. So I wrote here, he is okay if the AC wire is exposed in the garage, or he's okay if we run it in the attic to the outside wall and then cut some sheetrock as needed to pull down, whatever's easiest. But just let him know beforehand. So make sure you have some shielded wire. So the drain to the existing 3/4 inch ABS, standard order, but put on a drain pan safety and a coil overflow safety. Thermostat, you're going to be an S40 thermostat. It's right there. So this is in addition to what the scope says. So they have 6 runs in here. 4 of them are 7-inch, 4x12x7, and 2 of them are 4x10x6. So we're going to leave the bathroom 4x10x6 and this little room here 4x10x6. But the 3 7-inch flexes, the 4 7-inch flexes, we're going to upsize to 8-inch, and we're going to just reuse the existing boots and the existing takeoffs, and we're just going to put, so I'll order 8 8x7 reducers, and then we're just going to replace this 7-inch flex. So I'm going to order you 100 feet of flex and some bands. Otherwise, let's go look at the air conditioner. Okay, so I just got done talking to Kevin, a homeowner, and I told him that the pad will overlap 1 inch on the front and sit inside. So I'm going to order you a pad, but he may just have this concrete by the time you get here. So whether or not you want to use the pad is between you and him if it's concrete. Anyway, so replace the Rivetex, of course, but we use the existing disconnect. I haven't looked because the gate's locked, but I think it probably ties into the main power right there. But so on the other side of this wall is the garage. Well, there's actually an outside access to the gate right there to the apartment up here too. Lock this door. So if you ran a wire, you'd have to go under the stairs. But I haven't scoped everything else, the whole house out. It's just what he said, but our furnace room is above here. So he said if we went down, we can run it exposed. Under here, under the stairs, This is also an outside access door here. That way you won't have to, I think. Yeah, that way you won't have to deal with squeezing in. You can go in and out of the garage. Well, I guess either way you'd have to squeeze. They just have a wheelchair door. So, but they have another way to get up too. Anyway, so just know your options of pulling the wire. But yeah, I think it's probably easier. I don't know. Use whatever door you want. That's it. Thanks.